Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Sorry. And we are going to be bringing you another episode of the Regina Zephyrs Be a GM. Last time we left you off, I made a bunch of trades. Obviously, for those of you that aren't familiar, I'm just going to take a quick look, show you the lines, edit the lines. This is how we got it set up. Sven Baertschi, Nick Backstrom, Nail Yakupov. Second line, we got Cody Hodgson, Ryan Johansson, Vladimir Tarasenko. Third line, Dwight King, Rich Peverly, Joel Ward, and the fourth line, Ryan Jones, Boyd Gordon, and Nathan Gerbe. All right. On defense, we got Nick Kronwall and Ekman Larson, Hedman and Green, and Roosevelt and Gilbert. A nice setup that includes a number of guys that can bring a bunch of different aspects to our game. We've really built our bottom six around defense, as well as our top six even. Look at this. Cody Hodgson, 4.5-star defense. Ryan Johansson, 4-star defense. And Vladimir Tarasenko, 4-star defense. On every line, I've got a 4.5-star defense player, and that's Nick Backstrom on this line. So, will Nick Backstrom be our top center? Probably not forever. Probably going to be Ryan Johansson, but he's a pretty good player to jump up in there. Now, odds are we're not going to have enough time to be able to do this before NHL 15 comes out because it's coming out really, really quick. So let's just get this going here as quick as we can. November, we're going to go to the end of December. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully the trades we made are for the better. So first game, we're going to play against Washington Capitals, and there's a 4-3 win. We've got no RFA, so we don't really need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, we needed to make a change. There was no doubt about it. We were struggling. Our team was having some real problems getting pucks to the back of the net, getting goals. That was the biggest deal for us, was getting the goals. And I think a lot of it had to do with Daniel Alfredsson. I mean, you saw his plus-minus. There's a loss. You saw his plus-minus. It wasn't good. Wasn't good enough for us to be a competitive team. And I really want to make the playoffs this year. I mean, this is probably going to be the last year that we do with this. We've only got, what, 2 more days? What's today? Today's the 2nd. So we got 2 more days before we end up with another new game, I think. As long as the EA access allows me to get it on the 4th. And I don't know exactly what the EA access is going to entail. Am I going to have the full unlock of the game? What modes are going to be available to me? So I'm hoping it's the full game. I really am hoping it's the full game. If EA's smart, due to how they drop the ball here, I think that they should actually make that free for not free for everybody, but make the full game active at that point for anybody that's an EA Access subscriber. Just because you got to try and start winning some fans back. Regardless of where you screwed up or whatever, they acknowledge. Then they need to come out and say, hey, we screwed up, we made a mistake, and they could even offer some kind of puck compensation or packs or something like that throughout the course of the year, just to kind of win over the fans. I mean, packs are something they can give away to make people happy that doesn't even cost them a single thing, really. So if I were them, I'd go out of their way to do something like that. All right. Wow, we are having a hard time still with scoring. You can see we're 14-16-4 and 14-17-4. Lost back-to-back games against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Scout assignment. I don't know where we were. Gagne. Okay. In the OHL, we've also obviously got Connor McDavid. What else we got? WHL, there's a number of first rounders, so we're going to take a look here for a while. Go up to the first here. I can't remember. Did we do whatever? We're going to do another month without the review. Mind you, we might need to do some line juggling here. There's a win. Okay, so we're 15-17-4. We didn't have a good start there. Are we looking for that combination? Yes. Where are we in the standings? We're currently at 34 points. We're about 8 points back from a playoff spot at this point in time. But that can definitely be made up. We need to have a strong finish here. So let me go to coaching options. I want to go to edit lines. And I want to switch Sven Baertschi and Cody Hodgson. Let's see what that looks. Oh, that one we don't get our defensive line. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I really like having a defensive player on there, like Cody Hodgson. But if we can't, we can't. Let's see what happens. If this can help us have a little bit better luck here, because that wasn't the best month. Considering what I kind of expected from us. There you go, a 3-0 win, so that's good. Maybe Sven Baertschi playing some sheltered minutes on that second line will allow him to kind of score a little bit more and give a guy like Cody Hodgson, who really is on the cusp of being a first-line player, the opportunity to thrive there. And if we can get a nice balance of defensive players, maybe we can keep some pucks out of the net and score some of our own. There's 3 wins in a row right there with that switch. We're all of a sudden just above 500 by 1 game and taking out. Wow, a big win against the Phoenix Coyotes. Review progress. We can upgrade our amateur scout, our pro scout. Let's upgrade our pro scout because we're not going to have much time for scouting anything more. Amateur-wise, we may get some trades, so I think it's important for us to actually be able to take advantage of anything that our pro scout can give us in terms of information. That's fine. I really don't care. And look at Sven Berchi, 13 goals, not too bad. Look at Ryan Johansson, 24 assists on the year so far. Not bad when you compare him against other teams. There you go, another win for us. Keep trucking along here. Victor Hedman, how's he doing? 67 penalty minutes. That's average. It looks like average compared to other defensemen with the Boston Bruins anyway. Oh, there's a loss in. That came in overtime, so I'll take that. Grossman, he looks like he's pretty disciplined. Got 49 penalty minutes. There's another loss. That one was in regulation. So a couple losses in a row here. Let's hope we can get right back on track. It's going to be important for us if we want to make the playoffs this year, and this is something that we definitely need to do. We have the lineup to make the playoffs. We do. Absolutely do. Better than last year, for sure. Ugh, man, another loss, and that one comes in regulation. Come on, guys. If we lose again, I got to stop the sim because that'll be 4 losses in a row, and we can't have. There you go, a 5-1 win. Sven Berchi, 15 goals now. Ryan Johansson, 27 assists. And we played what? 46 games so far. So Sven Berchi could easily be a 35 goal scorer if he continues up this pace, if he continues to increase his production. Because he was a little bit slow to start, plus he played with another team. No, we're not going to have anybody, so I'm not going to even worry about it. Not even going to worry about it. All right, Montreal's up next, and then we got Montreal, Ottawa, and LA to finish off the month. Stamkos, look at that, 19 goals, 30 assists on the year for him. He's on fire. And a win? A good one. Look at Yakupov, 16 goals on that top line. Good job, Yaks. He might be, like I said, I was expecting a couple 30-goal scorers. Yakupov, Berchi, and also, well, I didn't really expect Berchi to be a 30-goal scorer, but it was Chris Stewart originally. But now that Berchi's in the lineup, he could be a 30-goal scorer. And so could, there's Berchi at 17 goals, and so could Tarasenko. We'll see how things are going. So goals against average, we are up there. Jonathan Quick's in 8th. Save percentage, we are not up there. That's kind of disappointing. Wins, we're not up there. He's 2 off from being in the running there. Nothing for points. Goals, we're not far off, about 4 goals off of that lead. And we're not in there for assists. We are all about 4 assists off, okay? Standings, we are climbing a little bit here. So you can see, all of a sudden, we are about 3 points out of a playoff spot at this point. So much better from 8. Much better from 8. Damn it. All right, so let's take a quick look here at stats, all right? So we'll go to team standings. We'll see how we rank. We're in 20th in the league. This will increase. Goals for per game, 20th, so we're still not scoring as much. Goals against per game is 4th, which is absolutely phenomenal considering our record. 2.19 goals against. So our goaltending and defense are getting it done. It's our offense that we're having problems with. Maybe we found the knack for that. Our power play's in 7th, so I don't think it's a question of that. How many times were we on the power play too? The 3rd most time, or 4th most times on the power play. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 190 power plays, and we're producing at 20%. That's really good. Penalty kill is 2nd in the league. And we've been shorthanded the 8th most, 187 times. All right, so shorthanded goals against, we've only got 1, so that's not bad. So again, our special teams are doing phenomenally right now. It just looks like our 5-on-5 we're struggling with. So maybe now that we've adjusted that, maybe our guys will be able to score. Good to see that the power play and the penalty kill are doing well. All right, Backstrom, 36 points in 48 games. Berchi's got 25 points in 47. Ekman Larson at 21. Where's Yakupov? Oh, there we go. Johansson at 39 points. There you go. Yakupov at 32 points. He's 16 goals, 16 assists. Good for him. Berchi, look at him. It's 17 goals and 8 assists. He's a shooting dynamo. Tarasenko, 22 points. Ekman Larson, 21. Yeah, so Tarasenko's not producing as well as I thought. He's only going to get about 20 goals this year if he's lucky. So that's a bit of a disappointment for him, considering last year he had 24, and things were looking very promising for him last year. We'll do a quick look down here. I don't want to spend too much time because this is probably going to be our last year. Minus players. We'll take a look at minus players. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Berchi's a minus player, but that might have been because of the top line, because you look at Ekman Larson and Cronwall, they're both minuses. That Cronwall appears to be a problem for us. Because Hedman's now a plus 13 playing on the second pairing. So, where's the shooting percentage? I want to see who's shooting the highest. Sven Berchi, 13.39%. And then you look at Yakupov shooting at 10%. So Berchi is shooting at a phenomenal level. I bet you that'll drop. So expect maybe less goals from Berchi and more from Yakupov. I bet you that's what's going to happen. All right, so let's keep going. I'm not going to change anything here because it looked like whatever we did there, just switching up Berchi and what's his name? Oh, jeez. I can't remember his name now. It's terrible. How bad is that? Defense. I'll take a look at defense. Any top 10s? A couple first rounder or second rounders. Any first rounders? Not one. There's one there. A couple top 10s. One first rounder there. I'm looking for big groups of first rounders. Or at least 3 first rounders before I scout it out. One top 10 there. Okay. There was another one. Let's scout the queue then, because there's 3 first rounders here. We'll check it for a month. We'll see what we can find, and there's one top 10 too. All right, keep things going here. And we'll have the trade deadline. Now, it's probably going to be our last year. Like I said before, we're probably going to finish up the year in this video, and then we'll probably play the playoffs in the next video, and that'll be it. I think that'll be it. So maybe at the trade deadline, we take a look at trading away almost every asset to come into something that can really just help us shine. You know, upgrade somebody. I don't know who, but we've already made so many trades. Maybe we just go with what we got. I don't know. I'm not going to have time to be able to consult with you guys in this one because we're going to hit the trade deadline in this video. We're winning. We are winning now. And look at Berchi's at 19 goals. So obviously a fire under his ass. He's gotten 2 goals in the month so far. But that's good to see. That is a loss in regulation. Here's Detroit again. What's their record anyway? They're a strong team. Claude Giroux with 56 points so far this year. He's doing really well. Come on, guys. There you go. A 5-1 win in Berchi. He got a hat trick in that game. Nicely done, Berch. Good job. Oh, no, we got 1 goal. Sorry, he was at 19, wasn't he? My bad. Oh, 8-1 Berchi with 2 goals. So 3 goals in 2 games for Berchi. Okay, maybe I found the niche here. The niche setup, the perfect combination. And we've done really well this month so far. So I'm not going to, if we can keep this going, I'm not going to look at making any drastic changes. I think we may have found a nice little equilibrium of player balance here. And there's a loss to set us right back down to earth. So, NHL 15, guys. Things are coming. It's coming up so quick. I can't even prepare for it. There's just so much to do and such little time to do it. I've actually got to go away to Kelowna. I don't know if anybody's in Kelowna or from Kelowna. I got to go away to Kelowna for a wedding in at the end of the end of the second week, next weekend. So, not this coming one, but the next one. So I got to drive down from Edmonton to Kelowna and go to this wedding. Wow, what a good month for us. 30, 23, and 6 now. Berchi with 23 goals. Backstrom with 35 assists. Let's do a quick look through here. Jonathan Quick is up there for goals against average of 2.20. He's not up there for save percentage. So I don't know what's going on there. Wins, he's not up there. He's tied with 8, though. We're not up there for points. Goals, no. Assists, no. But we're not far off on either. Now, 66 points is where we sit. Right now, we are about 2 points out of a playoff spot because Washington would actually jump in ahead of Montreal if you look at the wild card race right now. So, we're going to need a good, strong push here towards the end because we're probably not going to be able to catch Detroit. I mean, Detroit's got 7 points on us, so it's going to be a tight race here. Now, in this month, let me see. Can I view the calendar from here? No, I can't view the calendar from here. So let me just view my calendar. So this month, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, 7 wins. That's a really good record for us. And look at how many shutouts we had. We had a shutout against Anaheim. We had a shutout against Detroit. A shutout against Carolina. And an 8-1 win against St. Louis. So a lot of good results for us in that month. So do we need to make any trades? I don't think so. I'm going to ride it out and see how well we do. We're not far off. We'll go to the trade deadline here. We'll see how things go. And then we'll finish up the year with style. Oh, 4-1 win, 4-1 loss. Scout assignment for me. Maybe that'll stop the losing, little losing we're doing here. A couple top 10s there. That's what we were scouting, was the Q. There was also a top 10 somewhere else. Actually, goalies. Goalies I will scout. There's a top 5 there in the United States. So I'll scout you for a month. I don't know what advantage this is going to have for us. Oops. First round pick for Barrett Jackman. We're going to decline that. And actually, I'm going to sim up to the trade. Oh, is it going to stop? All right, we'll sim up to the trade deadline. I don't really need anything. We could trade a first round pick away if we wanted to pick up a solid player. Wow, there's another loss. All right, let's go trading block. Whatever they suggest. Surplus on the block. Our first round pick is on the block. Curtis Lazar, Sam Bennett. Okay. Oops. Use phone. Trading block. There we go. Commit to that. All right, let's go into the trade deadline and see what happens. All right, let's see what happens here. We'll begin. We've lost 2 in a row this month, but I think we're going to jump back on it. I don't see why we'd have any problems. Shut that down. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants. Because nobody's going to be willing to trade away, a William Nylander, a first. Oh, my goodness. A 2015 first. William Nylander, a third for Patrick Kane. I think I have to take this deal, guys. I think I have to take this. He's 89 overall playmaker. He'd automatically slot in and be an amazing player for us. That's a great deal. We're not going to use William Nylander. I said I wouldn't make any trades, but you know what? This is a good trade. I'm going to make this trade. I like it. Execute. Yes. Okay. Fine. Good deal. Good deal. I'm not even going to pick at that one. That is awesome. Now we have a legitimate first-line player in Patrick Kane, and Nail Yakupov is probably going to end up riding the pine. We'll see how things go here. Wow. Actually, you know what? He could probably play the left. We could probably put Patrick Kane on the left wing. We could probably put Patrick Kane on the left wing. Ryan Carter. View player info. No, he's got nothing to him. Vernon Fiddler, fourth line player. Grinder. No, we don't need him. All right, let's go to coaching options. What a deal that is. Oh my goodness. I would never have suggested, thought anything like that happened. Best lines. So they got Berchi, Kane, and Backstrom. Who's a better shooter? Berchi. You know what? Berchi did better on the second line. That's the thing that gets me. I'm going to move Yaks here. We'll put Berchi here. Switch Berchi and Tarasenko. Berchi's a left winger, right? Left winger, left-handed, yep. Okay, Backstrom, Kane, Joel Ward. Where is Cody Hodgson? Here he is, right here. I'm going to switch him and Tarasenko. Who scratched? Oops, who scratched? Somebody scratched. Hold on. Let's see. Who scratched? There's a centerman. Rich Peverly. Rich Peverly is scratched. I will scratch Nathan Gerby. All right. We'll dress Rich Peverly. Rich Peverly. There we go. All right, so Sven Berchi. Peverly, you're going to go here. Tarasenko here. Put Ward on the fourth line. Okay. Those three, that's good. Tarasenko will provide some kind of a scoring line for that. And then Cody Hodgson. Oh, no, what the hell? Where's Yakupov? There we go. That's better. Yakupov, Backstrom, Kane, Hodgson, Johansson, and Berchi. And then Tarasenko, Peverly, and Dwight King. And then Jones, Gordon, and Ward. All right, defensively, we'll do that. Okay. Power play, Patrick Kane and Berchi. Yakupov and Hodgson. Hodgson, is he a left-handed shooter or a right-handed shooter? He's a righty, so we'll put him on the left side. Johansson in the middle, that's fine. Okay. Four-man power play, Backstrom and Kane. Johansson and Berchi. Gordon and... You know what? On the power play here, I'm going to switch Green with Yakupov. Put him on the right side to let him take those one-timers from the point. Gordon, Backstrom. I'm going to leave those alone. Gordon, Backstrom. Backstrom and Johansson. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put... Instead of Berchi, I'm going to put Yakupov. He's a more well-rounded player. And then Berchi will go here. Extra attacker, Cronwall and Kane. We'll go with Kane. And on our extra attacker here, I'll actually put on Cody Hodgson. I think he's actually a good, legitimate player. All right. I thought we'd be able to get to the end of this, but you know what? I'm going to finish the month. I'll finish the month, And then when we get up to the next video, we'll be able to start it up. So let's see how we do here after picking up Patrick Kane. My goodness. And a 5-2 win. I think you're going to see some scoring explosion. I think all of a sudden, with that trade, yeah, we got rid of Nylander. Yeah, we got rid of a first and a third or whatever it was. But we've now acquired an amazing top-line player who actually puts us in legitimate Stanley Cup contention at this point. We have such a dynamic roster. I'm really happy with what we've got here. I mean, look at Berchi. He's at 25 goals. I said he'd get around 30. That's fantastic. That was a regulation loss. We do need to get back on. There's a 6-0 win, and Backstrom is starting now to produce there with 40 assists. So really good to see that with that 1-2 punch of Backstrom, Johansson, both those guys producing at a really good clip in the assist column. And look at Hedman's at 99 penalty minutes. Gee, I guess Simmons at 92. I guess if you got a rough, tough, bruising guy, they're going to end up getting those penalty minutes. And wow, back-to-back losses. One of them was in overtime. That the one against the Islanders, that was a loss in OT. So that's not too bad. I don't mind that. Wow, look at Jason Spezza. 78 points, or 76 points so far this year, and another loss. Good God. Come on, guys. Step it up. You got to push here for the playoffs. Another loss that was in overtime, or in regulation again. If we lose this one, I got to stop this sim. I got to stop this sim. Oh, my God. Okay, that was in in overtime. That one was in overtime. Okay, so let's go to the 31st. Let's see if that changed. I know. I'm just superstitious. It probably doesn't do anything, but I'm just superstitious. There we go. Two more games? One or two more games here. Come on, guys. Close it out. Close it out good here. Close out this month solid. Couple wins would be fantastic. Come on, against Carolina. You can do it. Yes, and a win. All right, Pittsburgh. They got James Neal still. Come on. Take it to him. 2-1 loss. Was that in overtime? I can't tell. I'll have to take a look here. Goalies. There's a first rounder there. Was that top 5 guy? Is it the Dell? The United States? Yeah, he's top 5, 5-star. Anybody else? 2 top 10s. There you go. And that was a regulation loss. So that'll do it for that month. Let's just take a look here. How many games do we have left? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. That's a total of possibly 14 points, all right? So we're not going to get up there very high. Now, where are we in the standings, first off? Jonathan Quick, he's up there for save percentage. Again, not goals against, but not save percentage. We're not up there for points. No, we're not up there for points, which is too bad. I thought we might be able to do that at some point here. Goals, we're not up there. Assists, we're not up there. Standings, we're at 80 points. Oh my goodness, we are currently 4 points out of the playoffs, so we need to beat the Columbus Blue Jackets. We need to win a bunch of these games. Montreal really has vaulted themselves into a comfortable position. We got Ottawa nipping at our heels. Carolina's in the mix too. Toronto, even New Jersey to an extent. They've really got to put on the pedal to the metal if they expect to make the playoffs. All right, guys, when we come back, final playoff push and the playoffs, probably the final episode for Be a GM. So let's hope we can do good things. Maybe I'll jump in and play a couple games and help us win, all right? So until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.